Today is the first day of my cross-country road trip from California to New York. So we just finished putting everything into our storage unit. Bye, Meg.
Bye.
So now I'm going to be driving to New York. And I have no idea where I'm stopping and where I'm sleeping each night, so we're just gonna figure it out as we go. I think I'm gonna go through Denver, but probably won't get there tonight. It's already about 9:30, so I'm starting a little later than I wanted to. Okay, and we are moving. Hour 1 of my 2,800-mile drive to New York. So I've done this drive once before, which was 2 summers ago with Megan, and we went through the south of the country. And so this time I'm gonna try to go kind of through the north of the country and see a couple states I've never seen before. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous because I really don't know where I'm gonna sleep each night. Haven't thought this through at all. And so I'm probably gonna end up sleeping in my car some nights, which my parents won't like. Probably gonna sleep in motels if I get sketched out and don't want to sleep in the car. But yeah, I really haven't given this much thought, and so we'll find out what happens. California, and my plan is for tonight I'm gonna go up through Vegas and then end in Utah. So I'm taking it old school and just using my CD collection for my music, and all of my CDs have been mixed up over the years and put into the wrong jewel cases, and so I'm just kind of randomly grabbing the box next to me and put it in a CD, and I have no idea what I'm gonna hear next, but it's kind of fun because I'm just listening to all these old songs I haven't heard in a long time. Just stopped for the first time in Barstow, California for gas. Gas is about $3.99 a gallon, so I'm not gonna fill up. It's really expensive, so hopefully it'll cheapen up when I get to Utah or any of that area. Just got enough water to last me this trip. So I think we're gonna be good on that part. Back on the road, leaving Barstow now. Next stop, Las Vegas.
Baby, I'm not running around looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind.
Just crossed over into Nevada, so state number 2 of this road trip. We're about 40 miles away from Vegas, so we should be there pretty soon. I'm just gonna drive through the strip and then off to Utah. Starting to get a little bit hungry, but doesn't look like there's gonna be any food around me for a while. I don't know if you can tell. So probably just gonna have to wait a bit longer. I have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches unmade in my bag, so I'll probably have to pull over soon when I get gas next and just make those. Should be in Arizona. Actually, I have no idea, so we'll see. Probably couldn't really see in that video, but we just left Nevada and entered Arizona. It's gonna be very short-lived here in Arizona because it's only like the tiny little corner we're going through. But this is state number 3 of the road trip. Utah next. Just entered Utah, state number 4. Making pretty good progress so far. Just parked and I noticed that my license plate, one of the nails came loose, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed. It can't just hang off for the rest of the trip, so that's not good. But anyway, here I am in St. George, Utah. So I came here about 2 years ago with Megan for spring break, and we stopped on the way back from Zion National Park here, and it was just really nice. But yeah, we both just really enjoyed it here. We didn't spend a night or anything. We just drove through, stopped for a couple hours, got food, walked around, saw the street fair last time. But another reason we stopped here was the gas was really cheap. It was about $1.89 2 years ago, and just driving in, I saw some of the gases like $3.09, $3.01. Gas has definitely gone up a lot in the last 2 years. All right, I just got the bolt back on my license plate cover, so hopefully that'll be good for the rest of the trip. Now I'm gonna go look for some food, maybe take a quick nap and get back on the road again. Stopped again for gas, and now I am making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in my car before I get back on the road. Got my sandwich, and I'm sweating like crazy. It is so hot out here. All right, leaving St. George and back on the road, back on the I-15. So I've taken the I-15 north as far up as I'm gonna go, And so I'm about to, in like 2 miles, I'm gonna go right and take the 70 east and start heading east back towards New York. And I'm gonna go through Denver, Colorado. You know you're in the middle of nowhere when you're trying to search for a radio station and it just keeps going in circles. The sun is starting to go down, so the glasses have come out, so I can actually see when it starts to get dark, because my eyesight is pretty bad in the dark. It really does feel like you're driving on outer space when you drive through parts of this country. It's just mountainous rocks for miles and miles of just nothingness. Just such a contrast from the coast. Well, my service has stopped working, so I can't see where the next gas station's gonna be. So I don't want to risk it, so I'll probably just try to get gas whenever I see something in the distance. Alright, I've stopped for the night. I'm about a half hour away from Arches National Park, and I think about half an hour from the Colorado border, so I'll get to Denver tomorrow morning. But yeah, definitely time to sleep. There's a bunch of trucks, but no other cars. Hopefully it'll be safe for now. I'm sure it will be. Just my first time sleeping in the car, so still probably gonna take a while to fall asleep. Here's my bed. Phone right now. There's the pillows, blankets. So, gonna go to bed and I'll see you tomorrow. Just woke up. It's a little past 5 in the morning, but the sun's coming in, so it's pretty hard to sleep now. All the trucks have already left, so they got up really early and went. So I'm gonna walk around now, brush my teeth, get ready for the day, and then start driving again. Gonna try and take the drone out for the first time, really. Time to have breakfast and then back on the road. Just entered colorful Colorado. Been on the road for about 45 minutes, so I slept pretty close to the border last night. Driving through Colorado, and I keep passing all these like beautiful trees and snowy mountains, so I wanted to take the drone out and see if I can get any shots. Encountering the first toll of the trip. It's gonna be $6, but it's made traffic pretty much stand still, which is kind of scary coming off the highway, and then everyone suddenly slowed down. The guy next to me started skidding out, but we're almost at the toll now. So the current plan is I'm gonna drive to Kansas City by tonight, sleep in my car somewhere around there, and then go to St. Louis, Missouri in the morning, meet up with a friend, get some lunch, and then drive to Cleveland, crash at another friend's house, and then drive to New York in the morning. Just entered Nebraska. First impression, the roads are a lot nicer than Colorado's, much better kept. But I have been in Nebraska for maybe 15 seconds and I can already tell I'm gonna be really bored today. Just drove about 3 miles off the route into this random little town in Nebraska called Kearney, just because I thought the gas was cheaper according to my phone, but it's pretty much the same price, so it wasn't really worth it. I still have, I wanna say 4 or 5 hours left of driving, and then I can finally sleep. I'm getting very bored. It's been so cloudy and rainy all day since I've been in Nebraska, and now past 8 p.m. it's finally starting to clear up and it gets all bright. But this is nice because I'm expecting to drive for another 4 or so hours, and so I definitely prefer driving in the sunlight. I'm stopped at a gas station in Iowa, and I have about 2 hours left before I get to the rest stop. I was hoping to sleep with the windows cracked tonight because it got a little humid last night, but the second I stepped out into this gas station in Iowa, I just got covered in bugs. They're just swarming everywhere and going into my shirt, so I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight. I think I'll just have to suffer it. Just woke up from my second night sleeping in the car. I feel pretty well rested, so I should be in St. Louis in a couple hours, gonna leave pretty soon. I was hoping to meet a friend of mine who lives in St. Louis for breakfast or maybe for lunch, so we'll see how the timing works out. Just got breakfast with my friend Lindsay in St. Louis, and now I have crossed the Mississippi River and I'm in Illinois. Final destination is Cleveland tonight, where I can finally sleep on a couch instead of the backseat of my car. I'm here outside the world's largest wind chime in Casey, Illinois. And here's the world's largest rocking chair. I entered Indiana and I didn't notice for a while, so welcome to Indiana. So I'm about an hour and a half away from Cleveland, where I'll be sleeping at my friend Allison's tonight, and then the long drive back to New York tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be back home by tomorrow night, and that's really exciting. Just woke up in Cleveland, ended up sleeping in 3 hours more than I was expecting to, but now I'm finally about to get on the road, and I'm set to get home around 6 or 7 p.m., so that's really early. A lot earlier than I was expecting, so I'm excited. Just saw a sign that said, "Buckle up, next million miles." Thought that was kind of funny. I think I'm in Pennsylvania now, but I'm not sure. I never saw the sign, but I've been driving for a while, so I should be out of Ohio by now. Stopping one last time to eat somewhere in Pennsylvania at a rest stop, and I have about 4 hours until I get home, so I'm gonna be home soon. And I found out that I'm gonna be home for dinner, according to my dad, so that's a good thing. Just entered into New Jersey, the last state before New York, about an hour and a half away now. Home.
It sounded pretty scary.
You didn't stop it?
Oh, what am I doing? Did I do something?
Yeah, you're recording.
Okay.